If you're going to push yourself as a phone for gamers, or even as a media-centered device, then you're going to need the power to back those words up. Thankfully for the Black Shark, it seems that it won't be lacking any punch. It seems that Xiaomi is now ready to capture its own part of that pie with a new phone called Black Shark. The device certainly seems aimed at appealing to gamers. It's powerful, features plenty of green lighting, and should be able to easily handle any mobile game you can throw at it. It's important to note that the phone isn't actually being built by Xiaomi, but rather a Xiaomi-backed company called Black Shark Technologies. The phone features the latest and greatest Qualcomm processor, the Snapdragon 845, coupled with either 6GB or 8GB of RAM, depending on the model you go for storage. The 6GB RAM model boasts 64GB, while the 8GB RAM model has 128GB of storage. You will want to get the phone with as much storage as you need here. The device does not have a microSD card slot. The phone may not be as sleek or stylish as the iPhone or Samsung Galaxy S9, but the black and green styling also isn't all that surprising given the fact that it's a gaming phone, and the fact that it's targeted specifically at gamers. The phone looks pretty rugged, but it also seems to be relatively thin, which is good news for those that don't want an overly large device. Still, it is big enough to pack some pretty hefty features. Including a relatively large battery. On the back of the phone, you will find green highlights and the phone's logo, as well as a dual sensor camera at the top. In the Shark mode, we gently slide the home button from top to bottom to call up a dock bar. Here we can see the CPU GPU's resource load, and some of the details of the function of the switch. They include the anti-missing and do not interference modes, notification blocking, and background cleanup features. While plenty of manufacturers are moving the fingerprint sensor around to the back of the device, Black Shark has stuck with a fingerprint sensor right under the phone's display. Speaking of the display, it sits in at 5.99 inches, with an aspect ratio of 189 in a full HD resolution.